from a galaxy far, far away.
And a bookshelf straight out of the 90s.
From Thrawn to Dantooine.
And everything in between. This is Legends Look Back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Legends Look Back, proudly part of the Utini Podcast Network. This is a Star Wars books podcast for people who still have a binder full of burned CDs sitting around the house somewhere, or maybe they're under the seat of the car, where we celebrate the Star Wars EU and expand your universe one episode at a time. I'm your host, Jared Mays, and I'm joined by my wonderful, legendary co-hosts, looking fresh and new here in the new year. First and foremost, Freddie Z.
Happy New Year, everyone. Everyone. It was it's a fun time. I came into 2025 happy. I'm really excited for what we're gonna do here, and honestly, the future of Utini, everything that's going around. I'm really excited for just 2025, and I hope you are too.
That's right. Today, I accidentally wrote on a paper that I was writing that it was 2015.
Ooh.
That was a great year for Star Wars. I'm hoping 2025 is a great year as well, but it's not just me and Freddie tonight. You hear her. She's ready to podcast. She's locked and loaded. And in the new year, Emily Dayback is here.
I'm here. I'm ready. I got a record player for Christmas, so I've got one foot firmly planted in the past. And I am very excited to discuss the new year.
I'm on a first-name basis with the lady that works at our record store.
Are you really?
Yeah, I go there quite a bit. I took my best buddy from growing up. He came visited over the holidays, took him to the record store, big into music. I picked out a couple records. I put them up on the counter to buy them. And she said, "Are these for you, or are you shopping for someone else, like maybe your dad?"
Ooh. Did she burn you?
Roasted me. Yeah, absolutely roasted me because I got
What were
like
the
Jethro
records?
Tull and Jethro Tull and Leonard Skinner.
Those are classics.
I know, they are. I was quite proud of my selections. My friend Braden puts a heavy metal album I'd never heard of on the counter, and she's like, "Dude, this is a great record." And they had a 5-minute conversation about this heavy metal band after she absolutely eviscerated me for my taste. But
Emily.
I'm sure you have great taste, Emily.
Yeah, what are you listening to? What are you metaphorically
spinning?
putting
Okay.
on that counter?
In fairness, and keep this in mind, I have 3 records to my name at the moment. There is the record that came with the record player, which is Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits, which slaps.
Oh, I thought
by
it was
the
going to
way.
be instructions on how to use the record
No,
player.
I don't read instructions. You should know this about me. No, it was Frank Sinatra Greatest Hits, which we listened to on repeat for days before I was finally maybe it would be nice to have something else to listen to. And so I love Hozier, and he's Irish, right? And so I just came back from a year in Ireland, so I was like, I feel like this is a respectable first record purchase. It's one of the few new albums I really actually want to listen to.
Especially if it's raining outside.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And for the winter, for just mellow vibes, I was feeling it. So I picked up a Hozier album, and then my husband, he picked out a Zach Bryan. Is that right?
Okay.
And
I can see that
was
for you.
good. It's both of them are really good. I'm a fan, but I would like to go. I like some classical music. I like, old rock. I like pretty much everything. So I'm hopeful to get to an old record store soon. I haven't found a local dealer yet, but when I do, you'll be the first to know.
Freddie's got a guy. I guarantee it.
I'm
Freddie's got a
sure.
guy.
He's always
I do.
got a guy.
I do got a guy.
He's probably got 5 of them.
I got a guy. I've got all the Blink-182
Do you
vitals.
Do you know someone in the band?
Man, I got to
All
get
of
some of those.
What's
Do
that?
you know someone in the band or something? He has to think.
It's really
Maybe. I don't know.
the location, right?
Travis.
San Diego. That's my hood too, so I feel like I was able to understand what they were singing about, and of course, I was into skating and stuff, so it was just part of the culture.
It
I
is.
guess.
Freddie got me so hooked on Blink-182 they'd made my Spotify top 5 this past year.
Well done.
But I don't have any vinyls. I have to get some of those. Maybe this would be a great opportunity to post in the Discord If you only got 3 records, what would they be? And I also should show off my Star Wars record collection. I've got a 10 or 12, a good amount of Star Wars vinyls. Those are always fun,
Oh, yeah.
especially to put on in the
Holographics.
background while you read the Legends books. Especially good for listening for that. So let us know, listeners, what would you choose? What should Emily get next for her record player? But this is, of course, the new year. We are going to get to our next book roundtable next episode. That book is going to be Star Wars New Jedi Order Destiny's Way, which I have not started. Therefore, we're not talking about that this episode. We're doing our monthly news recap and absolutely ridiculously stupid game episode.
Can't wait.
And to kick it all off, Emily's very
I
excited about the
lose
game. Very
these
excited.
every time. Can't wait to see how I lose them. It's so
Emily.
creative. 2025. Maybe it's my year. I don't know. Probably not. But
I don't think so.
You can't give up hope. That's part of being a Star Wars fan is you can never give up hope.
One of our
Put me on the
listeners
spot.
said. One of our listeners said we should pick on you less this year, but possibly maybe more. So we'll see
I'm
where
so
that comes
conflicted
out.
about that. Like, it's so sweet that you find that my pain to be amusement to you. But whatever, however you get your kicks in 2025, we just hope we're a part of it. So even if it is, if it's hating me, if it's loving me, if it's wishing that I was off the show, that's fine too. All of it is welcome.
It's kind of like when Darth Vader tortures Han Solo in Empire.
Oh, lovely.
And then he says, "He didn't even ask me any questions."
Oh, man.
Kind of have that going on. But we've got some news here to get into
Yes.
before we get to our very fun, very stupid game. First and foremost, before we get to the upcoming Legends releases and re-releases, guys, I know that we do the podcast here, but we also work for a website. Have you forgotten that we work for a website?
Never.
I'll be honest, I did.
You did?
I mean, kind of. I haven't
It's
written
so
an article in like
aesthetic.
8 months for the site.
It's so beautiful. It's still one of the most beautiful websites I've ever seen.
Well, it's
Yeah.
brand new. We revamped the website.
Sure
it's,
did.
It's got a fresh coat of paint, more than a coat of paint. I mean, it's been rebuilt from the ground up. It looks totally different from the last time that you visited it, and it's got some cool new features. Guys, what are your favorite parts of the newly redesigned, revamped, all new utini.com?
Yeah. A lot of good stuff.
Oh, so many good
A lot of
things.
good stuff.
I love the new
there is.
navigation. So if you click on the top right corner, they're
Nerd.
lightsabers and they're parallel, and then you click on them and they cross. And then the navigation is so much easier than it used to be. So you can see
Very
timelines,
smooth.
books, comics, TV, movies, roundups, release schedule, and all topics. And then you go to the bottom and you can join the community, which is, I think, the thing we do the best. So I just love the new, it's so seamless and easy to use, which I really appreciate.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's true. There's a lot of really amazing aspects of the website. One of the things that I learned in the aerospace industry was if it takes more than 1 or 2 steps to do something, it's going to be too burdensome. And the thing I love about this site is that everything you need is literally at www.utini.com. Enter.
You don't even have to
Enter.
do the W's anymore, buddy.
Yeah.
Skip the W's.
That's it. Skip it. It's even shorter. It's utini.com. It's utini.com. And I'm not trying to just be, what do you call it? Sellout.
Show how
here.
old you are with the WWWs.
www.
What is this, 1999, Freddie?
Yes. Anyway, releasing soon. Everything you need to know about what's coming up. Boom. In a glance.
So I
And-
use the recently released that tab every single month for creating Legends Look Back. When we do our Legends Look Out segment, I'll go to the recently released, and then there's a tab for recently released. That navigation, to your point, is so much quicker. It used to take quite a bit of time to process
did.
all that. Now it's a click away,
Oh, it's
and you can
beautiful.
have you can see what books have I missed. I look at all the canon books that I haven't read. And then I pop up to the Legends books, and I'm like,
skim.
you know what? There's three
Yeah.
ELCs coming out soon.
It's
I can
okay
keep
to
up with
skim.
those.
2025, the year of skimming. It's okay.
Well, that's the thing. Like we've all got things to do.
We
We're
do.
all hustling. we're all working out.
And who cares
and
about what you
raking-
don't care about? Just pick what you like and just stick with it, man.
Yeah,
you
and Legends, you can find a lot of Legends content there. Jared is going to put more up there, probably. Hopefully, cross your fingers.
Yeah, I've got a story that I'm going to write for the site, a personal reflection. This is the year of personal reflections, so I'm going to write one about the story you've heard 100 times on Legends Look Back, listeners, about how I discovered the Star Wars books in the public library, and my mom dropped me off to kill some time, and then there it was. I found Dark Empire, and right next to Ultimate Spider-Man. I mean, just what a great day to be alive. So I'm going to tell that story. It's coming out soon. Lots of good stuff. Lots of old stuff is there. Dig around. Try typing in the search bar a random Legends character and see what you find. I typed in Darth Crate just to see what would happen, and it took me, with one click, took me straight to an article that I wrote 6 years ago. So,
Or just
And
search for Jared
2025.
Humays, and you could read everything Jared has ever written. And you'll have a
I don't know if it
ton
works
of inside jokes in the show.
that way, there are like Legends Look Back posts now. Every time we make a show, it's now a post on the website.
Huh.
So that's cool.
Very nice.
Yeah. It should be more shareable. So, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, hide your wives, hide your kids,
Post
tell
it.
your friends.
There's no
and
need to
neighbors
hide your
and-
wives or your children. We are a family-friendly website, but I appreciate the little one-liners.
it.
Yeah, yep.
You get it. There it is, utini.com. It's back, and so are we. It's 2025. It's January. There's a few new things coming out. It's time for a segment that we call Legends Lookout.
Do.
Yeah, Legends Lookout. Upcoming releases. First and foremost, there's an omnibus. An omnibus was released this Tuesday, January 7th. I honestly don't know if I've ordered this or not. I will probably wait.
I feel like
couple
there's
weeks and see if it
always
shows
an
up
omnibus.
on my doorstep.
Every Legends Look Back, there's some omnibus of some kind. This,
All right, you
but
made a
this is
mistake. You spoke
Boba
up. Now
Fett.
you've got to
Oh,
tell us about it. Emily.
no. Okay, so this is featuring a cover of Boba Fett dueling Darth Vader over an active volcano. So this one, you have to buy this. You're obligated.
Wait, did we say what it was? What it was even called?
Nope.
I think we skipped it.
The Empire Omnibus Volume 3. The Empire Omnibus Volume 3. It was released today, January 7th. That's when we're recording. Yep. Shut up.
Yeah, that's when we're recording. That's right.
Listen. Don't listen. Don't listen too closely. Listen with a grain of salt. Featuring a cover of Boba Fett dueling Darth Vader over an active volcano. I don't know what's not to like here. It collects.
It sounds like you're mad-libbing. Yeah.
Okay. I've had.
I'm going to take a look
I'm
at
not
the
gonna
cover
talk
because
about
I
it.
need to artistically
It's beautiful.
This is like
define it.
it's like if you mad-libbed Boba Fett into the end of Revenge of the Sith, but Darth Vader's in full armor.
There's like nothing not to love here. There's Jabba the Hutt, the Gar Supon hit of 1995. There's Jabba the Hutt, the Hunger of Princess Nampi. There's Jabba the Hutt, the Dynasty Trap, and Jabba the Hutt Betrayal. All in 95, 96. Then there's The Art of the Bad Deal, which is from Free Comic Book Day 2012. Boba Fett, Enemy of the Empire from 99. Agent of the Empire, Iron Eclipse in 2011. Same series, Hard Targets 2012. The Force Unleashed from 2008. And The Force Unleashed 2 from 2010. And Blood Ties. We read that. I remember that one.
We did. They're great.
Blood Ties
Absolutely.
from 2010, 1 through 4, and Blood Ties Boba Fett is Dead, 2012. And finally, Empire 2002, numbers 1 through 4, and apparently there's more, but you don't have to hear me read all of those. Please feel free to check that out yourself. It sounds amazing.
This cover is so beautiful. It is Boba Fett just lunging out, going for like a straight up punch to Darth Vader's face.
Yeah, he's gonna punch Darth Vader right in the teeth.
I've never been more
Right in the
invested into
mechanical
buying a
teeth.
comic omnibus than I am this one. Like Boba Fett
is
and
it.
Darth
This is the
Vader,
one.
like, yes.
There's good stuff in here too. Good stuff. I really enjoy. Let's see here, Enemy of the Empire. That's a good series. I've read the Force Unleashed adaptations. It's fun to make like a multimedia weekend if you're ever bored with something like the Force Unleashed. So play the game for a few hours, watch like the Sam Witwer, David W. Collins, Hayden Blackman Twitch stream. Those are still out there in the Internet archives. Check out the behind the scenes on that. Read the comic, read the adaptation. Go all in on the Force Unleashed from time to time. It's a great way to do it. Plus you got some Boba Fett, got some Jabba the Hutt. What's not to love? But that's not all. Next up is the next wave of Essential Legends collections. These are coming out beginning of February, so get your pre-orders in now. Next wave of Essential Legends collections are the Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader by James Luceno. More Force Unleashed. Apparently, it's just Force Unleashed month up in here. The Force Unleashed 2 novelization by Sean Williams, story by Hayden Blackman, once again, and Scoundrels by everybody's favorite Timothy Zahn. So, we got books, we got comics, and we've got Funkos. Freddie, tell us about the Funko.
Yeah, Funkos. If you're really into Funkos, this is it. I'm shocked that so many of these things are being made, but Funko exclusive T3M4, the resourceful little astromech droid from Knights of the Old Republic games. I'm sure you guys remember who T3M4 is.
You say that as if you don't remember, Freddie.
Of course I do. For those of you who... But it released recently, so it's an absolute must-have, especially if you are a KOTOR fan. This is something you're going to want to have. It's not very expensive. It's not going to break your bank. $15 at the Funko website. Funko and Marvel, please throw a bone our way.
Yeah, that's right.
We're
we would love,
real cute.
love a little sponsorship, little ship here with Funko. I actually had to glance up past my bright studio lights here to see if I had the T3 on the shelves yet, because I've got a great little Knights of the Old Republic collection going. And this one slipped past me over the holidays. The release came out. I was busy gliding down the mountain, snowboarding, and did not order it. So I'm going to place that order right after the show. Freddie's showing off something here. He's got a Funko. It's huge. I didn't
Yeah,
know they
my
make them
gosh.
that big, man.
it's
Freddie,
the only ones I collect.
that's as big as...
It's
It looks
How
bigger
big
than
is
you.
it's bigger than my head.
It does
Freddie's
look bigger
currently
than your
holding...
head.
Yeah, you got to post that one in the Discord. He's currently... You only collect the ones that are, like,
Yeah, big ones.
18 inches tall?
Big boys.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So, lots of good, fun Legends releases coming up in the near future. Honestly, kind of a slow trickle here at the start of the year, which is good. Trying to catch up financially after the holidays. Except for Freddie's pandering for $45 Funko Pops over here.
This is steal.
And so, that's what we've got coming in terms of the releases headed your way soon. But before we get into our very silly, very stupid game, we're going to take a quick break. And then we'll be ringing in the new year with some trademarked Legends Look Back chaos after the break.
This episode is brought to you by The United, the official Utini community. By joining The United, you'll not only receive ad-free shows and exclusive merch drops, you'll get unlimited access to our Discord full of enthusiastic Star Wars fans that want nothing more than to welcome you. Filled with daily conversations, weekly polls, and monthly events, The United is powered by a community of intentional positivity, and that makes it the best place for you to celebrate your fandom and engage with fans who love everything you do the way you do. By heading to utini.com/community, you can sign up for a whole year of The United and save 15% when you use code LEGENDS. That's code LEGENDS for 15% off your first year of The United. So, head over now and get signed up to check out our amazing events and connect with your favorite podcast hosts. Thank you again to everyone in our community for their incredible support. And now, back to the show.
Guys, how did you celebrate the new year? This is, of course, the first show of January. What's your New Year's tradition? You have a thing that you do? You eat the Black Eyed Peas, or not the band? Don't eat them. Don't eat the food. That's
The
the thing.
grapes.
A little bit of Fergie.
Freddie, I feel like
There's
you've
the
got a
grapes.
really great New Year's tradition. What do you do? Especially
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
as there's something that happens the night before that's very exciting.
Yeah, my birthday is New Year's Eve.
So awesome.
It's like I
So-
don't know how we've podcasted together for years, and this is like the first I'm really processing that that's your birthday. That's such a baller birthday. Of course you were born on New Year's Eve. Most interesting man
It's
in the
fun.
world, born on New Year's Eve. The rest continues.
Did your mother have a countdown while birthing you? 10, 9.
Either that or she was partying so hard, he was like, all right, it's time. My moment has
out
arrived.
of
It was,
hand.
let's see. the story goes that I was supposed to be born sometime in January on a boring day. No offense, obviously.
To all the January birthday babies. You're boring.
But it was supposed to be some other day, like, I don't know, maybe like I'm not going to say any dates at this point. I don't want to offend anyone.
Aw.
But anyway, it was like not December 31st, but of course, in transit to a party, my mom had to go to the hospital instead.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Party
And
crasher.
since then,
I
I
love that.
will take the responsibility of having that party for her.
Ah. The cool thing is, like, the whole world is celebrating Freddie's birthday.
True.
It's fun
Staying
time.
up late, dancing. I'm not like a real rowdy New Year's person. We typically, with church, will do like a game night on New Year's Eve. A lot of us have young kids. Some of us will imbibe with champagne. Others will just do the white sparkling grape juice. There's normally a pregnant mom or two at the party. Gotta have something for the Emilys out there who find themselves pregnant from time to time. I said
was
that because
one
there was that
time.
one time you were pregnant on the show.
That was just a few short months of my existence on the show. And I am not pregnant now. Very much not
That's
so.
good.
So, yeah, I spent New Year's Eve in the airport this year. We were flying back from Georgia to El Paso. I booked the cheapest flights. There was an 8 and a 6 hour layover, respectively, with 2 small children. And they were like red eyes.
That's
We left at like
rough.
6 a.m. So we were like getting up at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It was not the best. However, we used those minute suites, those little nap rooms at the airport. I guess we have a credit card that gets us like a free hour there.
You talking about the lactation
Highly
pods?
recommend. No, not the lactation pods. They're like the minute suites. Anyway, my husband was like, let's just
Never heard of
book
them.
this little nap room. We'll take a nap. Everything will be fine. There was like a tiny couch and a tinier trundle bed. And I was like, Mike, this is never going to work. We crashed, like absolutely crashed for 2 straight hours on New Year's Eve. We were so exhausted. And I have no regrets. We did not stay up till midnight. We went to bed at 9:30. And I have
Way to
no
go.
regrets. It was
You
a
hacked
blast.
it. You hacked it.
Yep.
Fantastic.
I got home at 4.
In the morning?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The duality of man, ladies and gentlemen.
Duality. That's like a 7.5 hour
duality of
difference, Freddie. And we're in the same time zone, aren't we? Are you Mountain?
Yes.
So am I. Gosh dang it. Okay.
Amazing. I didn't stay up this year. I typically do, though. Central, it's a hack, is you don't have to stay up till midnight. You only have to stay up till 11, watch the ball drop in New York, then you can go to bed. Get your countdown, watch the ball drop. My parents went to the ball the ball dropping in New York, 2005. It was a big deal, one of my mom's bucket list items.
Wow.
So they stood shoulder to shoulder for 8 hours.
Oh, gross.
Could not use the bathroom.
No.
That's rough.
I don't feel like that's going to be fun.
No. That's going to be a no for me.
Not my idea of a good time. You know what is my idea of a good time? Talking about New Year's on a podcast.
Yes.
What if we helped some Star Wars characters here craft some New Year's resolutions?
Love that idea.
So, do you guys set resolutions? Are you resolution people?
Yes.
I typically will like make a reading goal. That got out of hand. I used to chronicle that on Legends Look Back. It had gotten up to 80 books. I would
No.
increase it by 10 every year. I succeeded, and
That's
then
ridiculous.
it eventually, it became too many. I slashed it. I'm down to 30 books. Very
Reasonable.
manageable. Also finished grad school, so that
Very demure.
What are these, Freddie? What are you looking? What are you looking at here?
This is my life. This is my bullet journal. This is my New Year's resolution. I've been
What? Freddie, you are consistent.
So-
He's holding up 4
He's holding these
bullet journals.
like they're the ancient Jedi texts up in here.
Freddie, go on.
there's
What's going on here?
some deep knowledge in there. So every year I basically start my year by looking at every book that I've had to collect all the knowledge that's in there and put it as much as I can in one book. So everything I need to know is right there. Birthdays, everything. And that way I don't have to remember anything.
I can confirm. Anytime I've ever told Freddie anything, he writes it in one of those.
Does he?
And then if I ask him a question, hey, what do you think about this? He'll post a picture of what he wrote in his bullet journal. He doesn't actually type
Really?
Do
responses.
it
It's
once.
happened a time or two.
It happened one time.
Yeah.
Just like
All right, so
I'm always
resolutions.
pregnant. I was pregnant one time. One time
Right,
during
right.
I think
years.
that was for the wedding, Jared.
You're correct. Yeah. It was the instructions of what I needed to get right at the wedding.
There you go.
Where to be, where it's at, location, all that good stuff. How about your resolutions this year? I'm trying to be healthier, exercising. And it's not strict resolutions in terms of like goals have to be measurable, achievable, all that good stuff this year. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, get back in the exercise habit, eating a little cleaner, that sort of thing. Resolutions, you guys? Anything in particular personally you're trying to achieve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really get really good at the guitar by the end of the year.
Ooh.
And then it's simple stuff, just things to make my life a little happier. And then be fluent in Italian so that when I move there in 10 years, I'm doing all right.
I'll come visit.
I was going to say,
I've,
take me with you.
I like to buy the little peach teas in the airport,
Yes.
the train stations.
Oh yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
The Italian peach tea. It hits different, Emily. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. It hits
I was going to
different.
say, I
What are
remember
your
like
resolutions?
wine juice boxes in Italy. I remember they have like these tiny little single servings of
The
wine.
duality of man.
Yes. That's what I was doing. So for this year, my husband's deploying in about a month. And so I'm kind of mostly thinking about like what I'm going to do while he's gone. It's mostly like a self-preservation tactic. Like I'm in denial, so I'm just thinking like, what am I going to do? Let's focus on anything else, right?
You got to have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. So we recently got a home gym, so I'm going to be bulking season. Just eating absolutely everything in sight and lifting until I cry. That's my goal. Oh yeah, I'm going to be
I've been doing the
absolutely
75 hard thing where you do
what?
2 45-minute workouts a day.
Oh.
75 hard. It's a trending, very popular fitness, mental toughness challenge of 2 45-minute workouts.
Wow.
One of them has to be outside for 75 days. I'm on day 7, and I'm very sore.
I was going to say, I did a 20-minute workout this morning, and I am already feeling it. So it's not looking great at the moment, but give me 2 weeks, and I'll be in tip-top shape. So yeah, that's a goal. I'm also considering taking some courses in project management and kind of trying to detour my career into that. So
Okay.
kind of exploring some
I can see you doing that.
options outside of just
Yeah.
teaching, even though I do love my job, but just it's not going to be movable. So when we move again in a few years, I'm kind of
Yeah.
planning ahead for that. So
Notoriously cannot teach everywhere in the world. You can only...
well,
I'm
okay.
just teasing.
I don't like teaching in public schools. I'm in a Reggio school right now, which is really
Okay.
interesting.
Fancy.
But not a long-term career goal. This is the only school I found with these values, which I very much align with. So I'm just kind of looking for the next steps career-wise. I'm looking into Coursera. Google has some courses, and I'm thinking about exploring some of those.
Hit me up,
Nice.
Emily. I got my PMP.
Oh yeah, I think I will.
So-
We'll talk after the podcast.
Have no idea what this is.
Separate podcast.
No idea. But I wonder if we were to help like Star Wars characters, thinking about Star Wars Legends characters to create their resolutions. There's some Star Wars Legends characters who have like notoriously bad personal habits. People who cannot seem to turn a corner and break their bad habits. I'm thinking, okay, for example, here's one. Wedge Antilles. Wedge Antilles this year is going to have the goal, if I'm helping him write his New Year's resolutions, to only ask out women on dates who do not have dead husbands who come back from the dead. Only exclusively regularly single women.
So healthy.
Recently divorced is fine, but not the kind where they've got the husband that was dead. Not dead. In fact, now he's going to try to kill you. That happens a lot for Wedge. Happens a lot. Wedge needs some help with his dating life,
How
for
funny.
example. Yeah. Happened in both canon and Legends for Wedge. Poor Wedge.
Never gets a break.
No. What do you think? Resolutions for Legends characters?
Let's see. If I had to give a resolution for, this is going to be a fun one. Not quite a Legends creature, but I'm just thinking, like, what would R2-D2 as a resolution? What would he be thinking?
Probably cuss out 3PO a little bit less.
He's sentient. So he's got to have some understanding of, like, improvements, whether it's like mechanical improvements, like, oh, I need to get a new battery installed by 2026. Like, that's probably his. It sounds boring now that I think about it.
The new battery, that's his resolution?
Yeah.
We took that two very different directions. Very
Anyway,
different. All right. R2 needs a new battery. Wedge needs a new girlfriend.
Naked
Emily.
Palpatine
Okay, what's his resolution?
needs more clothes. Needs more clones.
He's going on a shopping
Needs
spree
more
in
clones.
2025. Wait, did you say clothes or clones?
It was like a tagline.
It was both
Oh, they go hand in
both
hand.
clothes and clones. This is so hard. Okay,
I'm thinking. Go ahead.
Darth
Han Solo.
Palpatine, limit your options. You don't need as
What'd you
many
call him?
Sith
Darth
Lords.
Palpatine? That's not his name.
That's not his name.
City.
Darth Sidious. Guys, I've had like 4 glasses
Darth-
of wine.
We're talking
Please.
about Naked Palps.
Please.
We're inventing Sith Lords here on Legends. Like,
Oh
Once
my
Naked
gosh.
Palps enters the conversation. This is the first episode of the year, and here we are.
Listen, I have
burn it
a
to the
snow day
ground.
tomorrow. It's been a week
Live it up,
already.
live it up.
Please just bear with me. I thought it would be fun. I did it for the plot. I had an extra glass or 3 of wine. And Jared's doing dry January.
out of the bag now.
So the cat's out of the
she's
bag.
drinking for 2, y'all.
I am. Oh my gosh! I am not pregnant. Stop putting that on me. Oh. Okay, so Darth Sidious, otherwise known as Emperor Palpatine. Pick one apprentice. Limit your options. You don't need all of
good
those
resolution.
things. Pick one. That's enough.
That's right. All right, I got one. How about Yoda?
Oh yeah.
Yoda, go to speech therapy, buddy. Go to speech therapy. Do you think he's just like messing with people? You think it's genetic? Y'all think when Baby Yoda starts talking in like season 7 of Mandalorian, is he gonna be like, "Throw me the ball, you will"? There's no way it's
think the
genetic,
lore-
like with the species. Yoda's got to just be like messing with people, right?
Isn't the lore?
What a troll!
I'm not 100% sure about this, but I felt like the lore was that because of how old he is during the time when he was young, that's just how they spoke, and it's forever been that way. And he's
Oh, I've never heard that theory.
yeah.
Reading
I've also heard the
Shakespeare, it
theory
makes
that-
sense.
I've also heard the theory that Yoda is actually human, but he was so old that his skin began to get really wrinkly and green, and his discs, like were all collapsing in on themselves. So he got shorter and shorter and shorter, with loss of height over the years. Definitely losing his mind as well. You never heard this one, Emily?
That is ridiculous. He is clearly a different species. Get out of here.
I'm not saying it's my theory. I've just heard it.
Get out of here with your crazy
It's my head
theories.
legends. All right, any more resolutions? We got Yoda, we got Darth Palpatine, we got Naked Palps,
Darth Palpatine.
and and R2-D2.
No, that's enough.
Let us know, everybody, your resolutions for Legends characters. Freddie's got one more.
Ganner. Ganner.
Uh-oh. Is this
Pre-death.
spoilery? Is this spoilery, Freddie? If
Well,
you have not yet read Trader,
yeah,
this is your warning to go back and read the
I
book.
mean, by now maybe you should, but maybe you don't. You don't. That's fine if you don't. Ganner, while being Ganner, I think he definitely, most likely, had some issues with his own. What would you call it? Almost like gluttony for the nicer things in life, right? Like he would probably go into Louis Vuitton. His robe is probably from Louis Vuitton. I could see him
Gucci?
saying,
Is that a thing?
Gucci shoes. You're right. His shoes from Gucci. But I could tell one year he was like, you know what? I don't need to buy all of these things to impress all my Jedi friends. I don't need that stuff. I could see that as a resolution.
He's just going to wear the regular old standard issue
Yep.
brown robes.
Just give me some cotton. Let me wrap it.
There you go. Yeah, I was thinking something for Valentine Farfalla, like
Yeah.
Forgot
something
about
about his goat legs, but I'm not quite there. Let us know, listeners.
Shave
What's your-
more often.
it. Okay, I really strongly
Pluck.
feel like he's a human. I did not gather that he had goat legs at any point in time until you showed me that god awful comic,
Right.
and I don't
Yeah,
understand
Jedi
what
versus Sith.
happened there.
I have a cool one. Ready? Jared
Yeah.
and Emily, I'm going to give you same character, two sides.
Okay.
Jared, you get light side Revan. Emily, you get dark side Revan.
Okay. Lightside Revan. Lightside Revan is betrayed by his girlfriend, Bastila. Oh, and Malik stole his girl at Celebration.
Yes.
So, Lightside Revan needs to hit the gym. He needs to join Emily on the squat rack, muscle up a bit, so that he can stand his ground against Malik, who's always trying to steal his girl.
And wear like the Hoochie Daddy gym shorts.
Yeah.
Darkside
Emily,
Revan needs no improvement. He is perfect as
Perfect
he
specimen.
is. No change needed.
I love that.
Excellent. Excellent. I love it. All right. So let us know, listeners, in the Discord, what are your ideas for some New Year's resolutions for some Star Wars Legends characters? I'm specifically interested in one for Lando. I'll be interested in the Lando resolution. Lando in Legends is a wild character. He tries to... Freddie, you remember when I told one of our listeners, this was like 5 years ago, that Lando dated Mara Jade? And they were like straight up in denial that never happened. And I had to show receipts from the books when Lando dated Mara Jade.
Receipts?
And it like sparked, it like sparked a whole debate. There's like the Team Luke, the Team Lando for Mara in the Discord. It happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lando
Good
crushed
stuff.
hard on Mara Jade.
I mean, who
And then she ended up
doesn't?
with
In
Good Boy.
fairness, who doesn't?
Good boy Luke Skywalker. That's right. With his hot cocoa. That's right. So before we wrap it up in this very fun, very ridiculous episode of Legends Look Back, we've got one more New Year's themed game. That's right, not one, but two New Year's games. This one is called Countdown to Chaos. Countdown to Chaos, just like you probably did or did not. If you're Emily, on New Year's Eve, you count down the new year. You got your 1 minute timer, all your friends, your glass of bubbly, your loved ones to smooch on, all that good stuff. And we're going to do a little countdown. You get 1 minute here, and you're going to get to answer. Each one of us is going to play. I don't have all the answers here written down. We'll have to consult the Wook as we go to fact check. / our listeners will definitely hold us accountable in Discord. You're going to get 1 minute to answer as many. Freddie, get off the Wook. Quit Googling this. I see your face lighting up over there.
I'm not looking that up. I'm looking at how to buy this omnibus.
You love to see it. You get 1 minute to explain the rules of this dang game before the episode's over. The real countdown to chaos is, can I explain the game before the episode is over? You get 1 minute to answer as many correct answers per category as you can. Okay. 1 minute timer. You get 1 point for each correct answer. Bonus points if you can provide extra detail, though you have to balance that with the fact that, you got a timer here. You got 1 minute. So we're going to go down. We've got 10-ish questions. Each one of us will get a few. Number 1, Emily, you feel like leading us off?
I strongly feel like I am too drunk for this, but yes, I can.
This is going to be a terrible game.
This is going to be bad. Please don't judge me. Know that my only role here is to react strongly to things. So keep that in mind.
We'll be reacting. So these are very, very, very kind of hardcore Legends questions.
Okay.
Some of these
Yay.
are kind of light and breezy. This one's like, I would say, a tightrope between the two. Tightrope between the two. All right, you're going to get 1 minute to answer this question. Name as many planets as you can where Luke Skywalker visited in the Thrawn trilogy. Ready? Go.
In Thrawn trilogy.
1 minute.
Coruscant.
In the Thrawn trilogy. Okay, correct.
Of course not. Yeah.
I kind of feel like I should just start naming
Is it
things.
Merker?
All right, Freddie's jumping in with the help.
Please,
Freddie gets 1
please
point.
do.
Emily's got 1 point. All right, work together.
Okay.
Work together. Collaborative.
Coruscant, Merker. Thank you. Probably not Hoth.
Tatooine.
Oh yeah, Tatooine would be good.
I actually don't even remember if Tatooine's in those books or not.
Oh my gosh. The nope, it's gone.
It was there. And then 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I feel like here we are, put on the spot again.
Shirtless Sabayoth. Where does he live?
Yes, yes. It's not Yavin 4, that place. No.
It's not Yavin 4.
Nope.
Not
That's
Endor.
not it.
You're doing great. You both have, what, 1 point?
I will
point.
take it. I will take it.
2
And
points total.
And a possible 2. And 3, 2. You're out of time. That was 1 minute. I forgot to do the countdown, which is the name of the game in the first place. So we all lost in the end. 1 point each. The question is Tatooine in the Thrawn trilogy? I'm not certain. I know Dagobah is because there's a story of like Luke of Yoda had been on Dagobah. Luke goes back and revisits it because there's like some backstory there. There's a dark Jedi, and then I was thinking Honager. Honager is a planet with the Nogri.
What?
The Nogri homeworld. Honager.
Honecker, you're just making stuff up now.
No, it's where the where's the Wookiee with the speech impediment? Is that Kashyyyk?
Probably.
That one's also in there. That one's in there
Oh,
as well.
is it
Thrawn
really?
trilogy. How about Wayland? Was looking for Wayland. Wayland was the 100-point answer. The Emperor's his storeroom, his big garage
Yeah.
full of junk. He's a hoarder. All right, that we did not do so hot on that one.
Sluis Van.
Yeah, the Sluis Van shipyards. You got that? All right, there we did it. A number of answers there that you did not get right. Instead, you both got 1. Possibly.
Listen, it's
Possibly
been a
2
few
for Tatooine, I
years.
don't know.
We've been deep in the new Jedi Order, so I don't want to hear it from
Next-
you.
Next up, let's do this one collaboratively between the three of us and see how many we can get.
Okay.
All right, I've not Googled this ahead of time. The question is this, and feel free to play along as well at home. Listeners, let us know how many of these you got right personally. The question is this. List characters who were members of Rogue Squadron in Legends.
Cornhorn.
Members of Rogue Squadron in Legends. Ready, go.
Cornhorn. No, I
Point.
did that first.
No, I'm giving you the point.
Okay.
Now we're wasting time.
Okay.
Jaina Solo. Jaina is
Jaina
New
is
Jedi
a
Order.
member, yeah.
Gavin Darklighter.
Gavin Darklighter. I was gonna say Ganner again.
That's what I was going to
Nope.
say. No, not Ganner. Not Ganner.
Freddy's out. Disqualified. Wedge Antilles. Wedge
Jaina Solo.
is Rick's.
Tycho Kelchi.
Tycho Selchu. That's Rick's
Selchu.
dog. Shout out Rick.
Yeah, shout out
And
Rick.
Rick's dog, Tycho,
Who's
the
Jaina's
Dalmatian
love
that
interest? Is there to
jumped all over Emily. Jag?
Jag,
Jag.
that dude.
I don't think he's in.
I don't think
he's
he
not
is.
in
What?
Rogue Squadron. No, he's a chiss.
What about the betrayer? That female,
Oh no, she's
you know, the one.
Irisi?
That's it.
Irisi.
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 and then the guy that she
Snake.
set up. What's his face?
Asir Sylar is a
Horse.
No, Horseface is a wraith.
About
Two.
orc or not
One.
orc? The
Wow, we did really bad. Will we get 3-4 points total
I
there?
remember his name.
5?
what's his name?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Oral Core.
Yes.
Oral Cord. Yes.
Shout out Charles from the Utini Show and Living Forest.
We're
His favorite
so
Star Wars
bad.
character.
Yes.
Oral Quark.
Oral Quark.
Here's the
That's
thing,
what
you're put
okay,
on
I
the
was trying to
spot.
say.
And it's 9 p.m. after a couple of delicious
big day.
goodies before the show.
There have been
the,
substances involved.
What's the name of... I'm so clean over here.
You are so clean.
stinking-
And we still only got
I
5.
am. It's just red wine over here, but it's more
What's the
than
name
enough.
of what's the name of the Wolfman? Riv
Wolfman?
Shiel.
Riv Shiel.
Yeah, Riv Shiel. The Shistavanen.
I'm not gonna lie, I
trying to think
wasn't
of the-
hugely vibing with Rogue Squadron, so I kind of skimmed names.
So
so many
good. I
times,
love
too.
Rogue
It's
Squadron.
ridiculous.
It's good,
So
but
good.
I
All right, next question is this. We can do it collaboratively again because I think I think that's probably the way we have to do it. Name as many new Jedi Order era Jedi. That is the worst possible way to
What?
ask that question.
What does that mean?
Name as many Jedi from Legends as you can.
What?
Jaina.
Hey, Jaina.
Luke's.
Jason.
Oh wait, I haven't started the timer yet. I haven't started the
can't
timer.
jump me,
Haven't
Freddie.
started the ti- This
Got,
game
like,
is called
3
Countdown to
shots.
Chaos. Don't jump start.
All right, we're waiting.
Ready? Go.
Roger.
Not a Jedi.
She's a
Well, I
Jedi.
guess she is.
She's a gray
But
one.
she's not in Luke's
I guess-
Jedi Order.
Okay.
Mara.
Ganner. Jaina.
Uh-huh.
Jason.
Jason, Anakin.
Anakin. Yeah.
How about Ikrit? Let's go with Ikrit. Shout out Ikrit. Tahiri.
What is her name? Tahiri? Yeah, Tahiri.
Kip Duran.
Oh, yeah. Kip.
Kent Hamner. Kent
Who's-
Hamner is a good one.
Who's the old guy that's in...
How about the one from the video games? Kyle Katarn.
Yes,
Kyle
Katarn.
Ooh, number
You got
one. Kyle.
you got Lobaka, Tinel Ka.
Baka, Tal-
Who's the shoulder pads dude? That's not a Jedi.
Not a Jedi,
Gosh,
but
right.
it reminds me of Zek. Zek is a Jedi from Legends 10. 9,
Orlkorg? No.
8. Not a Jedi.
Rogue Squadron. Now that I've got his name.
5, 4.
Please don't
Yeah,
hate
I'm
me.
blanking. I can see them right on the top of my head. I can
That's how
see
it feels doing this game. You can see it all there. You just... Wait. Let me grab it.
them. We did better that
Grab it.
round. And by we, I'd like to think that I creamed you both.
You,
Yeah, you did.
You did.
You got 10 points.
But what's new?
To be fair, I wrote the questions.
You did. With AI.
All right.
AI. Come on now.
Another planet question. Let's make Emily do this one all by herself. Which planets were conquered by the Yuuzhan Vong's invasion
Coruscant.
in the new Jedi Order? I haven't started the timer. Go.
Coruscant.
Okay.
Mon Calamari. Mon Calam. Mon Cal.
Cal.
There you go. You got there in the end.
That first one, that moon.
Ethor.
The moon that killed Chewbacca? Ithor, yeah. I don't think you get to count the moon that killed Chewbacca as a
Vector Prime.
planet. That
It's a
was
celestial
conquered.
body. I mean, like, how specific are you really going to get? It's legends.
30 seconds remaining.
Did they get Sullust?
Kashyyyk?
I don't recall.
I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I
Tatooine?
think Kashyyyk was conquered. Sounds right.
Maybe.
No, Tatooine.
No. I'm just throwing out any planet name I know, because those I also skim those.
On their way to... what's the planet that they're currently at? They're trying to get to. Where all the
5,
new rebellion
4,
is
Minor.
located.
3, 2. Bill Bringy? No. Borleas.
I know
Borleas.
that.
Borleas.
It was conquered, and then they conquered it back.
Yeah, Borleas.
All right, you got a couple. You got a couple there for that category.
Well done, Freddie. Good job.
I'm
Congratulations.
sure our listeners that are out walking their cats are just absolutely, absolutely
Walking their
raking up the
cats.
points on us.
I
Raking
know.
up the points.
I'm sorry
Crushing
on behalf of the fandom.
Didn't look these questions up.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, I can see their hands. Freddie and Emily are clearly not cheating.
We're very
category.
much not.
All right.
I am not.
This one's-
Freddie just
this
is
one's
a
fun.
genius.
This one's fun.
Okay.
All right. This one's very difficult, so I'm gonna softball you an answer or two here. All right. So just to get you in the mood, get the
I can
ball
start
rolling,
some of these.
if you will. List specific names of Legends ships and who piloted them. So a good example here would be Bosk pilots the Houndstooth. So you don't have to tell me the name, like the classification of the ship, but like what's the name of the
Boba
ship?
Fett.
Hey,
All
wait,
right,
wait,
ready?
stop.
Go.
2.
Okay, the timer is paused. Why do you have to pause? Are you just thinking? You don't get longer to think
I didn't know.
about
I
this.
didn't think it
That's not the way
stopped.
this works.
Okay. Because I was going to take the Boba Fett ship, and Freddie named it
She's
already.
manipulating.
KSC fire spray.
Slave one.
All right. That's right. Racist. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Errant Venture, and I'm pretty sure that's piloted by Booster Tarek.
Booster
right?
Tarek, 1 point. Freddie.
Boba
give him-
Fett,
give him-
Slave
you can both get
one.
Boba Fett. There you go. All right. Emily gets that one.
Slave 1. KSC fire spray.
Kip Duran, the Sun Crusher.
Ah,
I'm calling
you
it,
did it.
naming it, and claiming it.
good job. How about Revan pilots the Ebon Hawk?
Oh, that's a
Ebon
good
Hawk. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We've got. I'm trying to think. Oh man,
Is it Kyle Katarn?
the wild
pilots
card.
Moldy Crow.
The wild card, Talon card.
Talon Card is in the wild card. Who pilots the Moldy Crow? Is that Kyle Katarn? I think it is.
Possibly.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's a great ship name. The
There's
Moldy Crow.
there's Dash Rendaz YT-20. Is it 2400?
I thought it was a 1200.
No, I think that's the Millennium Falcon, isn't it? Anyway, it's one of the. It's got 2 zeros at the end.
What's his called? Oh, we're out of time.
Dang it.
It's a great. Some people are screaming at us right now.
I
The name
know.
of Dash Rendar's ship. It's a great name. Dash Rendar's. This is great
I feel
podcasting
so
content
basic.
right here.
Nothing humbles me more than these games. Nothing.
The Outrider. The Outrider.
Outrider. It's a 2400.
Trek
I got
stuff
it
right
right
there.
the first time.
Okay. All right.
Good for you.
All right. This is a really fun category. You're gonna love this one. Emily already got a head start on this one. Number 6. List as many possible ways that you can imagine. What are the worst ways that you can kill a Wookiee? Go.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Burning to death.
Worst ways to. There's one.
Cutting down all the trees on Kashyyyk. Slow
Oh.
psychological
slow burn. I was going to say
psychological warfare.
catapulting them in a Dovin Basel.
That's one. How about the moon? Nobody's gonna say the moon.
Kessel.
We don't want to
Crushing
go
them with
there.
the
That's
moon.
too much.
Kessel.
It's too
What?
soon.
Spice mines.
Dying in the spice
Yep.
mines of like
man.
slave labor.
Yep.
They did that
100%.
too. A lot of them
Emily's
died.
got a sadistic side.
Listen.
happened, too.
I'm sad that this is my strength in this game.
Just
Battle
crushing
droids.
Colonization of wild space. Let me see. To kill a Wookiee.
Skinned Alive by Boba Fett. Boba
Oh,
Fett
man.
collects Wookiee pelts.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
5, 4. Hit us with one more, Emily. 3.
Exposure. Tatooine.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's a good one.
that's couldn't find the moisture farms in time. Couldn't find the moisture. Wow,
feel like that was kind of a
Emily.
gimme.
Just really
I'm very.
climbed the
I
ladder
can't tell
with
you
her
how deeply saddened
points
I am
total.
that was somehow the way. I feel like
Wookiee lives.
y'all gave that to me, but
The
it made me
Wookiee
look
lives.
bad somehow.
It really did.
It really did. I really just dug my own hole, almost literally.
What did it cost?
Ah.
What did it cost? All right, this is a fun one. A drastically different change in tone. List Luke Skywalker's love interests from Star Wars Legends.
Mara Jade.
Gariel Captason.
Oh, what about
1
that
point each,
computer?
1 point
That
each.
computer one.
I was going to say
The computer. What's her name for a bonus point? And her backstory for another bonus point.
She was a Jedi trapped in a
ghost.
computer on a ship,
Correct. Uh-huh.
but I don't remember her name.
Callista Ming.
Oh, Callista.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Callista.
Yoda.
Later in Legends, Callista's... What?
Bromance. I'm telling you, it was there the whole
No,
time.
no point,
The
no point.
whole
His
time.
sister.
Oh,
Luke's sister? I'll allow it.
Hot
It's
take.
Splinter of the Mind's Eye. It's definitely there. It's definitely there, Leia. How about...
the
We already
Force.
said. Oh, how about Mary? There was a lady named Mary from the Marvel comics, and then Shara Bree, who becomes Lumaya. Shira Bree from the Marvel comics. There's another. It's a lot of love interests. And then there's
as
one
many as
more
I
from
know.
Dark Empire. Time's out. Dark Empire 2. Luke dates one of his students, which
Ew.
is super yikes. Super yikes.
Nothing gives me the
think we got
ick
most of
more
them.
than Luke's love interests.
It's giving the ick.
It's
As
giving
kids
the
say.
ick. Capital I.
Wait, killing Wookiees in inventively sadistic ways. doesn't
I have
give the ick?
never pretended that I am a light side fan. Never. I've been dark side from the beginning. You knew this about me.
From day one? Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Not from day one. I played it cool for like a little while because I didn't know if I would vibe. But then,
A
like,
few months there.
yeah.
This is a good episode to be podcasting via Zoom from a distance as opposed to in the same room together.
True.
All right, we got 2 more here. This one is a cakewalk. All right, this one's for all the points. Ready? Here we go. Name as many Sith Lords from Legends as you can. As many Sith Lords. Darth Palpatine, Emily, is not one. Okay. It's not one. Ready? Go.
Darth Hannah.
All right.
Xana.
Xana. There
Darth
it is.
Malik.
Darth Xana. Okay.
Darth
Two for
That
Nihilus.
was intentional, by the way.
3-1, Emily.
Darth.
Darth Revan.
Yes.
Uh,
Santa. Bane.
Tenebrous.
Tenebrous.
is one. There we go.
The Big Dome. Yep.
Is that what his friends call him?
Plagueis. Best
Plagueis.
book in all of canon and legends.
How about Tyrannus? That one's Dooku.
Crate.
Oh,
Darth Crate.
That's right. Oh, Darth
Hey, hey, hey! That's a good one. Good one. Oh, Weirlock. Darth Weirlock is Krait's right-hand man. Oh, who's the
Exar-
one with the
Exar
Kun? Uh-huh. Very good. Who's the red-skinned Twi'lek from Legacy that George
Oh,
Lucas was
gosh.
super into?
I know. I can't remember.
Darth Talon.
Talon. Yeah, Darth Talon. A lot of those
getting
at
there.
Celebration.
3, 2, yeah, 1. Oh, we did pretty good. Pretty good. Crammed the
Decent.
time decently.
Darth Bane. Did we say Bane?
I said Bane.
Oh, we said Bane. Okay, good.
I've lost track of the points. See, this is where it helps to have Rick, who keeps the points tally. If one of
Rick,
our
we
listeners
miss
keeping
you.
tabs at home with the points, let us know. We need Jason Solo to do some flow walking
We
into the
do.
future to get our points total. Oh, Darth Kaitis. There we go. Jason Solo. Oh,
Time has
that's a spoiler.
passed. Time has passed.
You're correct.
Calm down.
You're correct. Also, just let a gigantic Legend spoiler out.
Name.
Next up, last one. This is a very fun one. List as many Legends Look Back specific inside jokes that you can muster. Ready, go. 1 minute. Last 10.
Chives.
1 minute
Chives.
timer. Here, Chives is one. You got Darth Hannah.
Darth
Hot
Hannah.
dog
Hannah,
Boba Fett.
Hot Dog Boba Fett.
Naked Palps.
Naked Palpatine. We've got also the newest addition, Goldenrod.
Goldenrod, for sure. Shout out to Rick. He got a framed goldenrod put up in his house or his office. I don't know which one's worse. It's a good number there. We're at 30 seconds and we're totally tapped.
Hot chocolate,
Oh,
I would
yeah,
say,
hot
is a bit of a
chocolate, yeah.
thing.
I'll give you
Noodles
one.
is an old
Noodles is the thing. That's right.
Legends thing.
The noodles because Luke uses the Force to move the noodles. But it's canon. It was almost Legends, but we dodged it. We dodged the Force
Therapy
noodles.
with Rick was always a nice segment.
Yeah, therapy with Rick.
Freddie being the most interesting man in the world.
That's that. There you go.
Jared's
one gets all
accidental,
the
really
points.
inappropriate jokes that he has no idea is happening. That's like, I don't
That
know how
does
to encapsulate that in like a
Happens from
phrase.
time to time.
Every once in a while, it just like hits, and for some reason,
It does.
He has no idea what's going on, and the rest of us are just dying.
Well, that was a fun game. Countdown
was.
to chaos. Let us know how you did, listeners, and
was
which one of
chaotic.
us won because we did not. I lost track of the number.
Please let me know if I'm not alone. That's all I want to know. If I'm alone, that's fine, as long as I'm endearingly alone. But like, if you are also at the bottom, you have no idea what's going on. Please join our community. Let me know that I am not by myself down here in the little loser corner.
We definitely have some people in Discord who are going to get a lot of points.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Let's see who else is in
They
there.
keep me
School, Surfer
humble.
Eddie,
Yep, Surfer Eddie. Is
Michael.
Michael,
Lots of
yeah.
yeah.
Like-
Other ones. Now that we're naming names.
other ones,
Embarrassing.
Jedi Murphy.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to our listeners. Got some great listeners.
really
Great
do.
community built up around the show, and we want to keep building it up, especially as we get into our next episode, as we continue our journey through the New Jedi Order. New Jedi Order Roundtable continues this month on an episode that should be hitting the feeds January 23rd. Got a little bit more time to read the book,
Thank
which is good news because
goodness.
it's a doozy. It's a long one. Destiny's Way. Destiny's Way coming your way soon. So that'll do it for this week's episode of Legends Look Back. If you're looking for other podcasts to expand your fandom, be sure to check out the rest of our lineup in the Utini Podcast Network, including The Cosmic Force. They did a great job. Lots of Cosmic Force this past year. Weekly releases for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, all throughout the year. I listened to an episode of that today. Love it. They've really hit their stride. Way to go, guys. You got the Star Wars Archives as well, continuing to make great content over there. Trevor and Jose, the Utini Show in Charlotte, the Utini Canon Book Club, one of our newest members of the network, and, of course, our sister show, Retro Roundhouse. We just did Brink That was a fun one. And so
Yeah.
you too can be a Soul Skater with us. So
The next, of course, we've got to thank a lot of you, but especially the proud members of the United. A special thank you to Brian Dooley, Carl Sander, Anthony Shulo, and Michael Fry on our High Council for their amazing support. Your support is taking us long ways here, and we really appreciate it. If you want to hop in there, please do it. But first, join our community if you haven't already. Got a lot of like-minded people who are eager and excited to talk Star Wars Legends all the time. Visit utini.com/community. You'll find us there.
Want your thoughts read on the show? Email us at legendslookback@utini.com, and we are on X at legendslookback. And let's keep the party going and hop on over to our community in the United Discord, where we are continuing the conversation with other Utinians about this week's episode in the Legends Look Back channel. And we also pop over to the Retro Roundhouse channel as well. So please feel free to join both. We honestly do read your feedback all the time and respond.
what's fun there is like after every episode, we just go back and forth with like GIFs.
Yeah.
For like 24,
the
48
best.
hours.
It is honestly
we
so
communicate
fun.
exclusively in memes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to have
Yeah,
no
all right.
intelligent conversation. It is just like whatever funny
words
thing you
needed.
can find. Yeah.
Just vibes.
Yep.
That's right.
It's like Cheers, but everybody knows about Naked Palpatine, and we're all in it.
It might be better if we didn't, but we do.
What we
There's
do.
no turning back now. Well, that'll do it for us. Let's keep exploring, keep sharing, and keep on expanding the universe together. May the Force be with you.
This is a Utini broadcast.